Jannik Sinner is Wimbledon champion once again. The world number one has defeated Alexander Zverev, the French Open champion, 6-7, 7-6, 6-3, 6-4 in a thrilling four-set final to defend his title. The turning point came, though, when Zverev slipped and appeared to injure his knee in the third set, allowing Sinner to seize control. And the Italian kept his composure, sealing his fifth Grand Slam crown and celebrated by collapsing onto centre court in delight. For Zverev, there was still some consolation, as he'll rise to world number 2 despite the defeat. And Jannik Sinner had some consolatory words as well for his opponent. Let's hear from him after the win.
You reached one of your goals, your main goals, winning Grand Slams, and you made it happen in Paris. Today you were so close. If you play like this, I'm very sure you're going to have this one at home as well. So amazing. Keep going. I know another goal is for you to become number one in the world. You're very close, so we need to have to be very careful now. So, but congrats.
Magnanimous in his win there, Jannik Sinner. Now we have the pleasure of being joined by Ubaldo Scanagatta, Italian tennis journalist, one of the best in the business. Ubaldo, thank you so much for joining us here on France 24. I guess we can now call centre court Campo Jannik.
Well, it was a great emotion and it was a great match because, after that Sinner had won the last 9 times versus Zverev, we didn't know what to expect because it could happen that it could have been a one-sided match. Instead, it was a big fight, a big battle. Zverev won the first set, only the tiebreaker, and 9-7. There has been only one break point during the first set, and Sinner could have gone up 5-3, but he didn't. And then in the tiebreaker, he lost, while Zverev was capable to serve 130 miles per hour, 139, 137, and still able to put a percentage incredible of 85% serves in, which means practically 8 or 9 first serve in, even if serving at that level. And then in the second set, the two players reach again another tiebreaker. And of course, if Sinner would have lost it, it would have been in big troubles. Instead, that was a moment when he was able finally to read Zverev serves. He won the tiebreaker easily, 7 points to 2, and then everything changed a bit. I mean, the trend was the Sinner would have won again for his 10th time. And there have been only 9 players in the history of tennis who have won twice in a row Wimbledon. And there were names like Lever, Newcomb, Borg, McEnroe, Becker, Sampras, Federer, Djokovic, and Alcaraz. So now Sinner belongs to that group of really great champions. He is number one in the world, and it's not a coincidence.
Ubaldo, I don't suppose that you've had a chance to talk to Jannik after this victory and ask him how he managed to get his serves so correct. I mean, he was very nervous coming into this game. I wonder if he had a fantastic Italian breakfast to just calm those nerves down.
Well, actually, I think now he's going to the ball where he should dance with Noskova, who won the ladies' finals. I mean, I played tennis for 3 minutes in Arabia once with Sinner, so I have this experience, and we always joke a little bit together. And well, he was very happy, and he said, it was a difficult match, and when he was asked if he could compare last year and this year finals, in both finals he had lost the first set, and then he finally won in 4. Let's say that it was a different match. He said that it was they were both very difficult, and of course he also wishes Carlos Alcaraz to come back. We don't know if he will be there at the US Open, but is the big rivalry. And he is right when today he said that Zverev is really close. I mean, the gap between him and Zverev doesn't seem to be anymore what it was until a few months ago. For Zverev was very important to win the French Open. He gave him confidence, trust in himself, in his chances, and so that's how I think it's good that since we have been talking for almost 2 years, that there were only two players at the top of the tennis world. Well, we may say now that there are three. There is a third one who is much closer than he was a few months ago.
Not too bad at all. Ubaldo.
Not too bad.
uh,
Well, not too bad is what Djokovic says to me. But and we must say that Djokovic too was still a great competitor, because the way he beat in this tournament Roger Aliassime was fantastic. Then against Sinner, he was not as fresh as he would have liked to be. But again, Djokovic played a final in Australia, a semi-final here, 4 semi-finals last year. For sure, he doesn't show his age. I mean, he's 39 years old, but I wish many 39 years people would be fit like he is.
Absolutely brilliant. And he's always just set the standard as the Joker, Nole. Well, we hope to see him at the US Open nonetheless. Also a brilliant win for Sinner, really the standard bearer of Italian tennis. Possibly ranks him amongst the best in Italian sports history. That was the words of Ubaldo Scanagatta, the legendary Italian tennis journalist.